假的就捂他嘴巴样的感觉，然后往下捋。对，
是生狗。哎，你是抱着小狗的是吧？
对对。
你的衣服上面有毛领的。
狗毛领子。
哎呀，好可爱呀！
狗可爱，狗可爱。
小土狗是吧？
对的。
好可爱。
For fans of Chinese drama, a small behind-the-scenes moment sometimes feels much more interesting than a scene that has been neatly arranged in front of the camera. It again became a concern after circulating pieces of Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan's moments in the process of preparing the drama Overdue. The two were seen to be in a fairly relaxed atmosphere when preparing the script, but one detail of Zhang Linghe's body language was successful in making fans pay attention to it over and over again. In that moment, Wang Churan seemed to be memorizing or rereading the part of the script that would be played. Meanwhile, Zhang Linghe was not far away from him and was seen paying attention to his co-star. At first glance, the situation actually looks ordinary. Two actors who are preparing a scene must necessarily understand each other's characters and storyline. However, fans' attention was then drawn to the direction Zhang Linghe was looking. His gaze seemed to be directed towards Wang Churan's face. Even in one moment it looked like it was directed to the lip area when Wang Churan was reading the script. For fans who are used to observing the interaction of the two, the small details are immediately perceived as having their own charm. As a fan who follows the development of Overdue, moments like this feel interesting not because they have to be taken as evidence of a particular relationship, but because they show how the chemistry between the two main characters can emerge even when they are not going through a romantic scene in person. From the point of view of fans, Zhang Linghe's gaze is indeed easy to cause various interpretations. Some see it as a form of concentration when listening to the opponent. There were also those who felt that the gaze looked too focused, giving the impression that Zhang Linghe was completely immersed in what Wang Churan was doing. The thing that makes the moment even more interesting is Wang Churan's expression that looks focused on the script. He seemed to be trying to remember the part that must be delivered and did not pay much attention to the environment around him. The contrast between Wang Churan, who was serious about memorizing, and Zhang Linghe, who was watching him, actually made the moment look even more natural. As a fan, I see this moment not as something that should be immediately given a big conclusion. The entertainment world often makes one short video cut into the conversation because the body language of the artists can look different when separated from the overall context. Therefore, Zhang Linghe's gaze was more interesting when viewed as part of the process of building chemistry between two actors preparing for a play. What's more, Overdue became one of the projects that made fans quite curious about the dynamics of Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan. The two have different screen characters, so when paired, public attention is automatically drawn to how they build relationships between characters. In the process of filming a drama, reading a script together is not just about memorizing dialogue. The actors need to understand each other's expressions, timings, movements, and responses. Eye contact is also an important part of this process. Therefore, when Zhang Linghe is seen watching Wang Churan intensely, fans can see it as one of the signs that the two actors are trying to establish a character connection. It is precisely this kind of detail that often makes fans even more interested in following the content behind the scenes. Official scenes usually have gone through many production processes, from cameras, lighting to editing, while the moment when the actors are preparing the script gives a simpler picture of their working relationship. Wang Churan himself looks quite comfortable in the situation. His focus on the script makes the atmosphere feel like an ordinary rehearsal process, while Zhang Linghe, who was nearby, gave the impression that he was paying attention to the preparations. For fans, that simple combination was enough to rekindle talk of their chemistry. Interestingly, the attention of fans does not arise only from one frame. When a moment was replayed, Zhang Linghe's gaze direction and expression were clearer. This then made some fans feel that there was something different than just seeing colleagues read the script. However, as a source from among the fans, I feel it is important to distinguish between what is seen on the screen with the interpretation of the fans. Zhang Linghe watched Wang Churan as the actress read or memorized the script, while the assumption that the gaze has a romantic meaning is the interpretation of the audience. These differences actually make the discussion more interesting. Fans can enjoy the chemistry without having to turn a small moment into a fact. In the world of fandom, expressions, gestures, and gazes are often part of the fun of following the journey of a couple of main characters, especially if the chemistry between the two feels strong when they are in the same frame. Even without a romantic scene, simple interactions such as looking at the other person, listening while reading the script, or waiting for the scene partner to finish the preparation can feel interesting to the audience. This moment of Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan also shows how much attention fans pay to the production process of Overdue. What is possible for the crew and actors is an ordinary part of the work can actually be a subject of discussion for the audience. Every small gesture can be analyzed, especially when it involves two actors in the spotlight. From the fan's perspective, one of the reasons why the moment feels sweet is because it doesn't look made up. There are no special poses or scenes that are deliberately designed to attract attention. Wang Churan only focused on the script, whereas Zhang Linghe seemed to be paying attention to it. The simplicity actually gives a natural impression. For me as a fan, this kind of chemistry is what makes the journey to airing a drama feel even more exciting. The audience not only waits for the main story, but also notices how the cast interacts during the production process. Zhang Linghe's gaze that appeared to be directed towards Wang Churan's face, including the lips when he was memorizing the script, ended up being one of the little moments that were discussed. Perhaps for some it is just a form of concentration, but for fans who are already looking forward to Overdue, one brief glance can feel like a small piece of chemistry that they will later want to see more of on screen. In the end, there is no reason to take one gesture as evidence regarding the personal feelings of both actors. What fans can enjoy is how the two seem to be getting used to working together and how their simple interactions are able to create great attention. That's exactly where the attraction is. The drama has yet to fully present their story to the audience, but behind-the-scenes moments have already managed to make fans imagine what Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan's chemistry will be like when Overdue finally arrives. For fans, the gaze may only last a few seconds, but when a snippet of video is replayed many times, those small details turn into moments that are hard to miss. Zhang Linghe was seen focusing on Wang Churan when the actress memorized the script to be one example of how chemistry sometimes does not need a big scene. With just one look, one expression, and a simple rehearsal atmosphere, fans have found new reasons to be even more curious. And for Overdue, this kind of attention is certainly an interesting signal. Before their story was actually brought to the screen, Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan had already managed to make the audience pay attention to every detail of their interaction. For fans, now it remains to wait whether the chemistry seen in these behind-the-scenes moments will feel as strong as when the two are fully featured as characters in the drama. For now, Zhang Linghe's gaze as Wang Churan memorized the script might remain a small puzzle that was free to interpret. For some fans, it's just an actor's concentration on his scene partner. For others, the moment feels like chemistry that is too natural to go unnoticed. And perhaps it is precisely because there is no definite answer that such a simple moment becomes even more interesting to talk about.